Welcome, welcome. So excited that you are hopping on and watching. This is going to be about 30 minutes. I'm going to teach some contour tips and tricks, and make sure you write your name in the comments that you're watching, because you are entered for watching till the end to winning one of these. This is our cream blushes. Sorry about that. You can do this too. My YouTube page is like talking to me. So anyway, shouldn't have YouTube open while I'm doing this. So you're going to win one of these blushes, and whoever wins can pick between this amazing blushing pink or simply rose. So that is what I'm giving away today, is one of those. So as you're in here, make sure you comment. And if you haven't already gone to StreamYard.com/Facebook, it's a lot easier for me to be able to read your comments since I'm streaming into 3 different groups. That will be super great if you can do that. I'll put the banner in the bottom here. So yep, so go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, grant permission to see your comments. And we have, woohoo! Kenny is watching. If I can click on it correctly. So awesome, Kenny's here. And Maddie, oh, sweet Maddie. So excited for you guys. So, okay, so I'm going to do a quick introduction. I know both Kenny and Maddie know me, but there's other people watching from different units who might not. So I'll just do a quick introduction, and then we'll kind of go into our outline. So I'm Roseanne. I've been a part of Mary Kay for 12 and a half years. Prior to Mary Kay, I got my degree in piano pedagogy. So I just graduated with my bachelor's and was working in the afternoon, because that's what you do when you get your degree in pianos. You teach piano usually in the afternoon. That's when kids are out of school. And so I had a lot of free time in the morning, and I just found that I wanted to work another job to earn extra income. I had just finished reading the book, The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. Love that book. And I loved his Baby Steps to Financial Freedom. If you have not read The Total Money Makeover, I highly recommend you go check it out at your library, because it is stellar. And it's a good book to review as well. So I was looking for a way to earn extra income, but I needed it to work around my job teaching piano. And so I got invited to a Mary Kay facial, and I went to the facial. I enjoyed it, but I couldn't see myself joining Mary Kay. And I just welcome. Someone says I'm here. So make sure you put your name in the comments, or go to StreamYard.com and /Facebook, and we'll be able to grant your permission. So we were also struggling with infertility at that time. And if you've ever struggled with that, it's not very fun. And I'm not a very patient person. So it was not a good stage of my life. And my husband could see I needed something positive. So after I came home from the facial, I learned a little more about Mary Kay. I showed it to my husband, really thinking he'd say no. And he surprised me and said, I think you should do this. I think it would be something positive in your life. And there we go. Here we are 12 years later. It's been such a blessing. Mary Kay, we've earned 6 career cars from this company. My highest 1 month income's been just shy of $6,000. And I'm most excited about pampering and uplifting other women, reminding them of their individual worth. And we look for women who want more and who are willing to work for it. So if you at any point during this are like, I want to be a part of your Mary Kay family, say, sign me up. It's only $20 this month. So you can put that in the chat for an extra bonus gift. So we are going into, let me just make sure I don't miss anything, our outline. So I'm going to talk about contour tonight. I didn't know how to contour until about 4 years ago, and I fell in love with it, and I do it every day. So I feel like it's super easy to do. And so if you've always wanted to know, I hope you learn a few things, or if you already are contouring, maybe I can show you a few extra tips and tricks with our brush, how to get, make it really simple for yourself. Then I'm going to allow time for questions. It can be questions about the products. But if you have any questions about the business opportunity, I'm going to give a point for every comment and question made. And then we're going to spin the wheel for a final drawing at the end, which is going to give away the cream blushes. And then at any point, if you want to join, just sign me up. And you get a Skin Vigorate brush as a gift from Mary Kay when you do your first order, which is really exciting. So I want to kind of first show you different products that you can use for contouring. I like to do 3. So I like to first do a blush, which it's not really part of contouring, but it does shape your face. And after you put on your, so I already have foundation on right now. After you put your foundation on, you're all about the same color. And so contouring helps bring out and shape your face, so it can bring out your beautiful features. With our blushes, we have a variety of colors. We have about 14 different shades. Here's 2 of my favorites. They're a little lighter. This one has a little bit of shimmer to it. That's the Hint of Pink, or not the Hint of Pink, that's the Shy Blush. And then this, or maybe it's Darling Pink. I don't know. Anyway, it's pretty close. And then this one is a Rosy Nude, which is more of a matte color, which I personally prefer matte. We only have 2 matte blushes. One of them is Hint of Pink and one of them is Rosy Nude. The rest have a little bit of shimmer in them. Not much, but just a little. We also have darker colors as well. And then we have, these are our highlighters and bronzers. If you are ivory colored skin to beige, then you're going to wear the glazed highlighter. That's your color. If you are bronze, that your highlighter is going to be Honey Glow. And for bronzers, if you are ivory to beige, and your consultant will know this, or she can ask around, she is not. If you're ivory to beige, I'm ivory, I wear the latte bronzer. And if you are bronze, you're going to wear cocoa bronzer. So that's the darker color. So that makes it really easy knowing, okay, like with the blushes, there's 14 different choices. And usually by looking at them, you'll kind of know, okay, this is the color I should wear. They're all listed in our catalog. You can find this online as well. And so those are the blushes. They're all powder blush. And then we have the highlighters. Everything is $14. And so as I'm sharing about these products, if there's something that you're like, I want to get that, say sold. And if you can, write the name of the product down. So sold highlighter, or sold bronzer, or sold blush, or even I'll talk about our brush as well. If you want to say, I want to purchase the brush, sold brush. And I'm going to give anyone who purchases tonight is going to get on an extra wheel to win an extra prize. So in Kenna last week, she got a mini mascara. She's getting that in the mail with a pink clay mask. So kind of fun to have extra little goodies. So with blush, I like to start with blush very first. And one thing I love about our blush brush is not only do our blushes say what they're for, so this says cheek on it. So then you know this is going to be for the cheek. But I also, makeup artists have showed me how to use this brush also for my highlighter, my bronzer. I'm a mom. I have 3 kids. I have to get ready quick in the morning. So I love that I can use this same brush for all different colors, for all different blush, highlighter, and bronzer, but you use different parts of the brush. So pay attention. So when I'm using the blush, I just use it in the very center of the brush. And so we're going to do that. I'm going to do that right now in front of you guys, actually. So I'm using, I think it's Darling Pink. It has just a bit of shimmer. So right in the center of the brush. And then I like to smile, finding my natural cheekbone there. And just a little amount. I don't like to go too heavy on the blush. But if you accidentally did, it's easy to, blend. And this is just a really light color. I can go a little more liberal with it. I should have a mirror here, but I'm just using this mirror. Awesome. Okay, so that's the blush. Pretty simple, pretty fast. I'm going to show a fun picture here for you guys to kind of see what contour can look like. So I just did the blush part. Blushes are $14. We have 10 different blush colors. 10, I can count here. And I, like on all of these models on the picture, it's in the same spot, right? You smile, you find your cheekbone. That's where the blush goes. It's kind of the pinkish color there. Next, we're going to do highlighter. So depending on your face shape, most people will do like the forehead there, a little bit of the chin. I also like to do the heart-shaped face. I feel like my face is a little mix between a little bit of the square, but a little bit of the heart. So I like to use my highlighter. You can hardly tell there, and maybe it's not even on this model, but right above where the blush is. I'm going to show you right now. So this, you're going to use the very tip of the brush where the brushes are the longest, and you just dip it very gently in the mineral powder highlighter. And then you smile again and find your natural cheekbones. And then you can also put the highlighter in the center and the forehead on the chin. So This highlighter has a little bit of shimmer, not very much. We have had some in the past that are a lot more shimmer. So if you like a lot of shimmer, you might want to look elsewhere. But I really like this because I don't want people like, oh, she's wearing highlighter. So I like this one. So I'm just using it just above where I put the blush. And you can be pretty liberal with this color because it's not very dark. So, but yeah, so just in the center, pretty fast. And then the last step, and those are all 14 too, the highlighters, whether you're using glaze, if you're ivory beige, or honey glow, if you are bronze. With the bronzer, the contour, this one is at the opposite end of the brush, where the brushes are the shortest. This spot right there is where you want to tap when you're putting on bronzer. And I like to highlight, I'll pull back this picture here, and this is really helpful. Once you've applied it a few times on your face, you will get used to it. If you've never done contour, it only takes like a few days of doing it and you're like, okay, I got it. And you just, keep building that habit. With this, I start in the very corners and do just a little on each edge. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse, but I do a little bit on each edge on the top part of the forehead, and then right below the jaw, to kind of bring in the jaw a little. It's a nice way to contour that. And then you can do it right below the blush as well. So I'll show all three places, just kind of for the roundish face. That kind of shows the most. There's also, if you have a really long face, if you can see, they only contour at the top and the bottom. The darker bronzer kind of creates like a shadow and kind of brings in the face. And so if you have a long face and you want it to look more just kind of like oval, you're going to do your bronzer at the very top on your forehead, all across the forehead, and just a little there on the chin to just bring in the face. And then we do one final step. That way you don't look like you have war paint on you. So I'm using the very bottom part of the brush, tapping it in. Woo! I went crazy on that. Tap your brush to get any excess off. Oh my gosh, I just went a little nuts because I went pretty liberal on the others. And then I'm going to just kind of pull my hair back so you can kind of see the bronzer there. And then I'm going to do it over here. I kind of mix them together. And then I'm going to, there's still a little more on here because I put so much on. Just do right below, and then right in there. And I usually do that part last because I can be pretty liberal up here and then I can blend it good. But you just don't want like streaks on your face. So I go a little lighter there. So now I think I got it blended in. The brush does an amazing job of blending. And it's a lot easier when you're using your own mirror. Anyway, so there we go. So it just adds a little definition, adds that color back to your face after you put foundation on, and it just completes the look. And the final step that I love to do, so I've done my foundation and now I've done blush, highlighter, and bronzer. We have an amazing powder brush, which I wasn't thinking of showing it to you, but I want to show it to you. It comes in our brush collection and it's called All Over Powder Brush. So that's the name of it. It's super big and fluffy, and I don't have this right here, but when I'm all done with my makeup, the last step I do is I dip it in a pressed powder. And I know, Kenna, your mom was asking about a pressed powder. I dip it in a pressed powder, and then I go in a circular motion all over your face. Or if you can do it with the loose powder. We have loose, silky setting powders that work great too. So I prefer the pressed powder. It's just smaller, and it lasts me a long time still. So I like less stuff in my makeup bag. So anyway, to review, and then if there's anything you want to purchase, make sure you say sold, because I'm going to do spin the wheel and you'll see what you get for purchasing. So and then we'll do our final drawing for the giveaway, which there's no purchase required for that. So if you're just here watching, totally fine. So just to review, we talked about highlighter and bronzer and blush. They're each $14. They last a super long time. Like I use it daily, like 3 years, 4 years. Yeah. I usually run out of blush and contour, I think, first. Anyway, but they're beautiful how our compacts are designed because they're magnetic. You can get them, they'll come in like a little plastic container, and then But if you want to put them in a compact, these compacts are $18 unfilled. And this one has a mirror. And we even have bigger ones too, but I like this. This is, I think, the perfect size. And so when you run out of it, you just pop it out. I'm not going to do it right now because it will make a mess. But pop it out and put in the new one. So I love that they're magnetic. You don't need to get a new compact. So it's really friendly on the environment as well. So you're just getting one compact. And then our Pro palette is awesome. I have both. I use this every day so I can play with different colors. It holds every single eyeshadow we have. We have 33 eyeshadows, and then you can hold a blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer. So it's all in one place. I like opening up one thing and being able to do my eyes and all my contour. It doesn't have a mirror, which I thought I'd be really bummed about, but I just use my bathroom mirror. It's a lot bigger anyway. And when I travel, because I don't want to take that thing when I travel, it's probably like the first place I'd go break, like in the plane or something, with luggage. So I use this when I travel, and this is just our smaller compact. It holds still a lot. You can hold 3 eyeshadows, a blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer. So this, I just picked my 3 favorite eyeshadow colors, and that's what I travel with. And you can fill up the whole thing with eyeshadows too if you want. But it's nice to have like the other things on there as well. So thanks, Maddie. I love your comment. Thanks for doing this video. I've learned so much. And Debbie Tabor, these brushes are amazing. I treat myself to the set for your birthday. I love that. That's awesome. And I don't know if I found out who this person is, but I'm so glad you're here. So, okay. So now we're going to move on. And I'm going to spin a wheel. And if you decide to purchase something, this is what you're going to get with your purchase. So let me get back to, oops, I forgot to share the screen first. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Tuesday. It's so fun to learn a few different makeup tips and tricks to feel more confident with contouring. And there's so many pictures online. If you're a visual person, you're like, okay, what's my face shape and where should I, you can always reach out to me and ask. Okay, so we're going to spin a wheel, and then whatever it is, if you decide to purchase something tonight, this is the prize that you're going to get with your purchase. And we have, that's one of my favorites, a mini eye makeup remover. So that's going to be, that is your gift. So mini eye makeup remover. So I'm going to write that down because I will probably forget. So if you decide to get something, mini eye makeup remover is your gift. Okay, thanks for your patience. Now we are going to end with questions. You can think anytime you ask a question. We'll only do this for a couple minutes, and then we'll do our final drawing because I know you might have other things to do. So if you can think of 1 or 2 questions to ask regarding the Mary Kay business opportunity, that's going to give you extra entries into winning our cream blush, which these go on really easy. You can just use your fingers and just squeeze it out. It's like in a little tube. I'll open one up so you can kind of see. And a little goes a long way. So these last a long, long time. I like both colors. I've used them both. Blushing Pink and then the, I can never remember their names, Simply Rose. Little goes a long way, and then you just smile and you're using your fingers. I personally prefer the mineral powder. Some people love the gel though, the cream, but I just like using one brush. But if you have extra time or you prefer like the cream, like a lot of people really prefer those. So I'm just like, keep it simple. I just want to put my brush in and do all 3 and I'm done. So yay. Okay. Any questions? And if you don't have a question, maybe I can make up a question. I have a question I can show here. In fact, I'll show it right now. And this might bring up some other questions for you. So right now, Mary Kay's offering 2 different options for people who are wanting to start a Mary Kay business. You can start for $20. That includes an e-start, which gives you access. You have a personalized website where customers shop online with you directly. So for an entire year, you have that. Plus, you have the ability to process debit and credit cards. And so, so that is awesome. That's the e-start. And then the full starter kit is $90. And Kenna, I'll answer your question. That's awesome. The $90 kit comes with $400 of full-size products. So that one is also super stellar. It comes with our Time Waste 3D sample or skincare full set for both normal to dry skin and combination to oily, plus our satin hand set. That's amazing for winter. Our CC cream foundations in every shade. Pretty sure Maddie likes the CC creams. And then microdermabrasion. That was the first product I fell in love with. And Mary Kay eye makeup remover. That's our number one selling product. Translucent loose powder and ultimate mascara, plus a gorgeous bag and stuff to like mirrors and trays if you're facialing people in person. So these, Kenna asked, how are these long lasting? I don't know if I think you're asking about the dills here. This is just for October. So October only is these dills. We don't know when we didn't know Mary Kay was doing this in October. We found October 1st, and we are so exciting. Oh, and Maddie, how much are the brush sets? Great question. They are $56, and I'll show what it looks like. Great question, Maddie. So they come in a bag like this, and you get 3 brushes. These are eye brushes. Actually, you get 5 brushes total, but 3 of them are eye brushes. There's your classic all over. And I love that all of the brushes have what they're for. So this is your all over eyeshadow. I did not know much about makeup before I joined, as maybe you tell. But I love that they tell you this is the eye crease. I use my mid-tone with that color. And then this is the color I use for my accent color, an eye smudger, and gives kind of that smoky eye look. Love that. So I learned all that from Robert Jones. He's a makeup artist. You can look him up. He's super fun. And then there's our cheek brush, which I already showed you. That comes in there. You can get the brushes individually. They range in price from $12 to $16. If you get it as a set for $56, it comes with the bag too, and it just zips up nicely. So that's very good. And what does the bag look like? Yep. I think that was maybe your question. I love CC creams. I was thinking so, Maddie. Are the cream blushes and contour long lasting? Okay, that was her question. Cream blushes and contour long lasting, like throughout the day? Yes. If I feel like when you're doing the cream, you kind of need to do a little more than you're comfortable with, because if your skin absorbs it, it's gonna, I don't know. And you kind of have to test it a bit. But I had a customer say, okay, I put it on, I liked it, and then I felt like it wasn't there, an hour later. And so I'm thinking her skin absorbing it just a bit. So maybe be a little more there. Or another option is if you have a setting spray, that can maybe, I feel like my blush lasts all day though. I never feel like at the end of the day. And sometimes I might touch it up just a bit if we're going out on a date. But overall, I feel like it lasts long. So the bag for the bag. I'm like answering your questions completely wrong. The bag for the kit I do not have in this room, but I can send a picture of it to you. I'll make a note of that. So picture of the bag. It is gorgeous. It's black. It has, it's a handle. It's good size, like about this big, and it can hold everything that you get in the starter kit in the bag. And that's great if you're going to do a facial at a friend's house or something. You're really professional having everything in that bag. And it's really gorgeous inside it. The outside is just plain black, but inside it's kind of floral and it's just really a pretty color inside. So, but I'll send you a picture of that bag. I mean, I don't know. Okay, we are wrapping up here soon. So I just want to make sure I covered everything. Talked about the products. If you're interested in purchasing tonight, you're going to get a mini eye makeup remover as your gift. And I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to turn on some music right now. And this gives me time to put all of your comments into the wheel that we were just spinning, each of your name in the wheel. And then I'm going to spin that to give away the blush. As I'm doing that, if anyone comes to your heart and mind that you'd like to refer to your consultant, start writing a list down, and then you can text a picture of it to her. If you refer 12 women to her, she will have a full-size makeup item for you. So maybe a mascara or an eyeshadow or a lip gloss. So when you refer 12 women, and then when we reach out to them, we invite them to do a face scan. And if you haven't tried the face scan, text your consultant right now and say, I want to try the free app. It's a free app, a skin analyzer, which analyzes your skin texture, if you have any wrinkles, coloring. It goes through 5 different stages on your face and rates you, and then has recommendations. So you're addressing the problem, and then it has recommendations on products to help with those problem areas. And so I love it. It's totally free and fun and personalized. So if you want to try the face scan app, just say, text me the link, and your consultant will send you the link so you can try that. And it's available on both iPhone and Android, and it's free. So if you refer anyone, they get a try free app and get a $10 gift certificate. So super fun. So I'm going to turn on some music. Hopefully I have my phone in here. If not, I'm not going to go grab it because I don't know. It's in the other room. Okay. I was going to play some music for you. If I play music right from my computer, I don't think you guys can hear it. So anyway, so bear with me. Start writing your names down of people you want to refer. And I'm going to just quickly get you guys onto our wheel of names. And the Facebook, I'm here. I'm just going to write Facebook user, and then we'll figure out who you are. I can go look in the groups and find out who you are, and we'll make sure you get your gift. But I want to give you comments or credit for commenting. And on the referrals, they can live anywhere in the United States. I think I forgot to share that. That's super fun because we don't do them in person. So that's super awesome. Awesome. And Facebook user says, I'm still here. Awesome. And I apologize for no music because this is going to probably like... Okay. I'm just going to get you on the name and keep writing your referrals down. If you're at a place to write, if you're driving in your car, don't just do the referrals later. And then you let her know that you get a free makeup item since you referred 12 women, and names and phone numbers to get the full-size makeup item. Okay, and then Facebook user. Okay, yay. Okay, I'm going to screen share and we're going to do our drawing. And thanks again for hopping on. I know you've been working or you've had a busy day, and so I appreciate you taking the time supporting your consultant. So as we wrap up, right now, Mary Kay has a special where you can join for $20. That's amazing. I joined almost 13 years ago for $100. And I know many women who are in this company over 30 years and they joined for $100. So, and just think of inflation, like this is insane that it is $20 to start Mary Kay business. We look for women who want more in their life, who are working towards goals. And we love to show them how to set up their business. And then if you ever have questions about this and you want this again, just let your consultant know. She should be able to send you something, or there's so much information online. Just, contour with confidence. This picture is probably I got on Google, actually. It's a Mary Kay one, but that's probably where I found it. So you can search for it there if you really want it. So I'm going to show our wheel of names. Where is it? Oh, goodness. Okay. Too many tabs open. Okay. Here we go. We are going to spin our wheel, and this is so fun. We'll be happy for whoever wins. And whoever wins, we're going to find out if you want the lighter pink cream blush or the darker pink. Yeah. Okay. And our winner, oh, how exciting is this? It is Kenny. Woo! Kenny, you can let me know Yay. Yay, yay. Love it. Let me know which color you want. Thank you again for being on. I love and appreciate you. I know Maddie was on watching from the YouTube link. Kenny was watching from the Mary Kay Beauty Sesh one, and I don't know where the other person was watching, but appreciate you being on tonight. And tomorrow we're teaching skincare spells. What did she call it? It's my friend Lisa teaching it, but it's spells and skincare supplements. So it's kind of a spooky theme with our Halloween. So we're doing that in the beauty session group. And Maddie, if you want to watch that, let me know and I can get you it will be a separate YouTube link because we'll be going into my friend's group. Yes, and Kenna, I will show you the difference on these. I got my sticky note on here, but I will show you. I'll take a picture when I send you the picture of the starter kit bag as well. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you.